Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing the brand Untamed Perfumes. They are a Canadian brand that I happened to discover through another YouTuber, Marie Colette. I purchased this sample set and I was really impressed with the imagery that came with this. I love the cards that are included. Shows the notes and comes with a little backstory for each scent, which is really cool. Don't mind the inside of the box. Actually, the box itself is kind of destroyed. I had a hard time, I will say, getting the little samples out, but they are in there really snug, so there wasn't any disturbance when shipped to the US, so that's nice. I'm actually going to pop these out real quick and spray them on some testing strips to refresh my memory of these scents because it's been about a week since I've worn them, so give me 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I was trying to set up a makeshift tripod. Eventually I'll get myself together, but as for now, this will have to do. Apologies. Anyway, as I was saying, I unboxed all the samples. As you can see, some of them I actually used up, so I wasn't able to spray them on tester strips. However, I did make some notes as I tested these, so I will go off of that and I'll try to get whatever I can off the bottle itself. So, pardon me, get a drink of coffee. So, the first one that I ended up using up was Melvana. Let's see, that'll focus. Nope. No. Anyway, Melvana, I used up. This was one of my favorites. It is very, to me, I get a lot of cocoa in the scent. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh, geez. Way to go. Let's just set that over here. So, yes, as I was saying, the main player for me is the cocoa in this, and eventually the dried fruits do come out. I don't get much of the coffee, but there is a slight sweetness as well as a very slight floral touch, but it's hardly noticeable to me. Yeah, I really like this one, and it did give me a similar vibe to Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Not the same, just a similar powdery vibe. Definitely much lighter than Tobacco Vanille, in my opinion. And yeah, Paul ended up, my husband really liked this one too, so that's a bonus. So yeah, Melvana in the Medieval City is definitely really, really awesome, and I hope to get a full bottle of that eventually. The next that I tested was Shaped by the Wild, which I wasn't sure if I liked this one at first. This is definitely more herbaceous to me. This, to me, what I said in my notes was, it smells like, you know, when you chop herbs and the oils kind of get onto your skin. That's kind of what I get. And definitely get a lot of sage too. Yeah, it's really pleasant. I don't know if I'd wear this personally. It's not bad. But yeah, it's definitely more on the herbaceous side. And while it's not exactly like, actually, it's really not like it at all. For some reason, this reminded me of Fleur's father figure, which I've tested quite a bit. I could see if somebody liked Fleur's father figure, they would like this one. Which I'm not sure if did I mention the title of this, the name of this? It's Shaped by the Wild. Shaped by the Wild by Untamed. has fennel in it, which gave it kind of an interesting twist. I was really surprised. There's something in this that kind of reminds me of uh, Angel by Mugler, or Terry Mugler, if you wish. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is crowd pleasing per se, just because it's got those odd notes. Oh yeah, it does have mushroom in it too. So it definitely, Chocolate Earth really is an appropriate name for this. It does smell like eating a chocolate bar in the forest in the springtime. I really, really like this actually. So yeah, Chocolate Earth, man, that's good. That's really good. The next fragrance is their newest release, which is Ghost. Yep, not gonna focus. Ghost is another one. I didn't use it up all the way. Not yet, but I really I like this one too. On paper, it doesn't do justice, but this one has an aged paper note. And man, on paper, I don't on paper I don't get the paper note. I get geez, hold on. Let me see what notes are actually in this. Wow, I'm a little slow. So it was right in front of me this whole time. But anyway, so in Ghost, it has cold, misty air, white flowers. Focus? Good grief. You guys. Oh my God. Let's take two. So the notes in this are, the top notes are white camphor. Why did I say it like that? White camphor, cold, misty air. The heart notes are iris, orris, and white flowers. And the base is white musks, old books, and vanilla. So yeah, on paper, I don't get that paper note. But I do get the iris, the orris, the musks. Actually, yeah, I pretty much get everything. And the vanilla is, it's back there. I can smell it, but it's definitely sweet and powdery on paper. But on skin, yeah, it's wild. It it really smells like old books. But here I go. But I'll say it, but in the best way possible. Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. So yeah, that was Ghost. Then we have Salish Sea, which is probably my least favorite. Even though I like scents like Joe Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt, there was something, I don't know, something in this that I really didn't care for. It is definitely like herbaceous to the extreme. That being said, I mean, it's good. It's good. It's well blended, and I can definitely smell like the perfumery version of driftwood in that. And I mean, yeah, so if you do like scents like wood sage and sea salt, you probably will like this. For me, I think I'd prefer it as a candle more than I would to wear it on my skin, but it's nice. If somebody wore this, I wouldn't object. I mean, I wouldn't object anyway because everybody's taste is different, but yeah, I wouldn't complain. It's not offensive by any means, but it's just not to my taste. That's all. So yes, that was Salish Sea. We have Running with Wolves. Yeah, this one's interesting too. Let me see. I get a lot of leather in this. And I thought it was going crazy. I wasn't sure if there actually is a leather note in this, but there is in the base note. In the base notes, there is a leather note, so I'm not going crazy. This one's very nice. I would wear this one. I think I'd have to be in a certain mood to wear this one. But yeah, to me, I get a lot of the woods and a lot of the leather. The black cherries kind of still hanging around, and there's almond in this too. It's really interesting. I like it. Honestly, I really like all of the perfumes that I've smelt from this brand. They're really, really well done. It's really hard to pick up a favorite, absolute favorite, but anyway, I digress. But yeah, this is good. This is really good. But yeah, again, I'd have to be in a certain mood for that. So moving on. That was Running with Wolves. Moving on, we have My Greek Lover, not exactly the same, is Shalimar. Not the eau de parfum, but the EDT, the eau de toilette. Not exactly the same, but there is something in there that's giving like vintage but modern. I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I would definitely wear this in the summer. Very refreshing, very long lasting. Yeah, I like this one a lot too. Second to last, we have Dancing in the Flames. So this one, I can definitely sense. It's almost like it's not exactly man, I don't know how to describe it, but it is kind of like a fire feeling, like a warm fire in the distance. And I can't really pick up any like certain note in this, but I describe this as it's smoky, earthy, powdery, floral, almost like the vibe of like baking cinnamon sugar cookies, and there's a fire burning. There's a bowl of fresh peaches on the table. It's very, to me, it's very atmospheric. Like I can't pick out any one thing in this that okay, that's not true because I just said I don't know. To me, it's hard to describe, but that's what I see. In a cottage, baking cookies, there's peaches on the table, there's a fire in the fireplace. Yeah, this is good too. Anyway, Dancing in the Flames. All right, everybody, we made it. We toughed it out. We are on the final fragrance, which is Blackbird. Now, this one is definitely, I get the feel of a jammy rose and the incense. I do get a slight bit of the oud in this, but yeah, mostly it's that jammy rose with the spice. Oh, I guess I kind of get the incense too. But to me, I was instantly transported to Egypt. I took a trip to Egypt many years ago. Well, yeah, I guess 2010 is quite some time ago, but I took a trip to Egypt, and to me, the imagery that popped up into my head was smoking hookah on the Red Sea. I don't get any like saltiness by any means or whatever, but usually when I'd smoke hookah, it'd be at night, so I kind of got like a crisp. I don't know. I don't know exactly why this reminds me of that, but I get hookah, even though it doesn't smell like hookah. But it definitely transports me back to Egypt, which is super cool. It was a really cool trip, really cool experience. But absolutely stunning, deep, dark, mysterious. If you like perfumes like, oh, now I can't think of it. Hold on. So I found it. If you like Elizabeth and James Rose, or excuse me, Nirvana Rose, you'd probably like this one. It's been a while since I've smelled that one, but um, similar vibe, I would say. Kind of a dark gothic rose, but absolutely beautiful, you guys. Absolutely beautiful. All right, everybody, if you toughed it out and watched all of my video, I thank you. Thank you for watching through my growing pains. I'm sure, like I said, I'll get better at this. I plan on investing a tripod, and I do have a better camera, so I'll probably bust that out too. I don't know why I keep saying bust that out. Anyway, that's gross. So, yeah, I'm just getting some practice in before I guess, really invest in buying things for a YouTube channel that I don't know if I'm actually going to stick with it. So we'll see. We'll see. This is just a trial run to kind of get used to talking to a camera, talking to myself. It feels like it's kind of awkward. So, I mean, I am a little bit of an introvert, so this is weird. I mean, it's weird for anybody, but anyway, I digress again. But thank you for stopping by, and yeah, I highly recommend this brand if you haven't heard of them, if you haven't tried them. Yeah, definitely thumbs up, double thumbs up, 10 stars. Highly, highly recommend. All right, guys, thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.